Good evening. Hello, children of the juice. Welcome to another episode of Creator Crater, episode 2. We're going to continue with Colton and Ian just for a second, just to give off the news in case you don't know, which everybody who uses TikTok should know. But just for archiving's sake, we'll go ahead and say Clap Daddy, or Colton Stump, ended up getting his account deleted, finally. The people that have made jokes or have publicly called him out, such as Keandra K, Stixy617, and myself, have had their accounts reinstated. Oh, except me. I have not, which is fine. It's not. It sucks and it hurts, but, you know, all that hard work. They have not returned any of my emails. TikTok hasn't. And it's really sad to see that, you know, even though I had that 300,000 people, not many people really cared about me. I was just another person they were following, you know. I have had a lot, but not too many, you know. For Keandra K, she had her account down for about 24 hours and then got it reinstated. Stixy617 got his account back in a couple of days, and I don't even think that he talked about it. I think he was just targeted for harassment, you know, by a bunch of people that wanted to get him banned. Ian, or Infernum Asylum, has also privated his account. Will his account be deleted? We are yet to see. But he is still on Instagram. He is still on other places. Is this something that's just constantly going to happen on TikTok and any other platform? Are people going to abuse the power that they have? Possibly. And you know what? Yes, that's going to continue happening. But the rate that it happens on TikTok is alarming. Now, maybe it's just because their user base, at least on other websites like Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr even, all of these other places, you have an avenue outside of this. You have other places you are. It feels like these places are open. While TikTok, it feels like you are on one closed stream, you know? I guess I could go more into that and say that for TikTok, it feels more like you're in a room with a bunch of people, and while everybody's doing their own thing, you pretty much know whatever's going on within the room. And on Twitter and Instagram and all that, it's more like a community. It's more like it's everywhere. You're more like in a neighborhood. You know, you may know what's going on. You may not. You may only know what's happening with your closest neighbors. Maybe you're in a city. You know everything that's going on, the big stuff in the city, but, you know, it still gets lost on people. So maybe for TikTok, because these people are, and the user base is so high, and the same people keep on getting on everyone's For You page, which is the thing that most people, nobody uses the following. There's no real connective. There's, at least on Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, you have a place where you can create things and create things with those friends and create things around those people. And, you know, it's the same thing, but it just, I don't know, the feeling is different. On TikTok, however, it's just someone spits in a lake, you know exactly who did it and how much snot was in that spit. How was it a loogie? Was it just dry spitting? Did they sneeze? You know it all. So maybe it's easier on TikTok to see these kinds of things and see these horrible people and see who they are, you know? But it's just so weird that specifically TikTok, I cannot name anybody by name from Tumblr, from Twitter, from any of these other platforms that has harassed other members of the community sexually, especially minors, as much as I can on TikTok. Why is it that TikTok has this huge problem? And in another sense, why is TikTok continuously promoting only one similar looking person? You can see on TikTok, a lot of white women are dressing up and looking exactly like Charlie D'Amelio. They're dressing the same way, acting the same way, dancing the same way, and it's obvious that they're doing that because they're trying to work with the algorithm. In fact, most people and most content on the app is geared towards algorithm. Everything is about the algorithm, not about creation or fun or anything like that. It's just, get me on the For You page, get me on the For You page. Well, here's the wonderful thing about fame. It doesn't matter. You want it and you need it. And yes, it has changed my life, fame. whatever little tiny midgen crumb I had. But you can't just do that alone. For instance, for me, I could have had a lot more. I could have been streaming more. I could have been making more YouTube videos. I could have been doing more. I'm lazy and I don't feel like it. But you reap what you sow. I could have been much more solid on the app if I had used anything, any of the filters, any of the things, talked to more people, been, going to these events. I don't have money and I don't feel like doing that. I could have had a lot more consistency on YouTube here. On Twitter, I mean, on Twitter now, I'm getting more followers than I did when I was active on TikTok, and I thought I could just move people over, but really the easiest way to just improve your audience on Twitter is to just use Twitter, as far as I've seen. And it's interesting. It's just interesting to look. It's just interesting to watch and see. And then I am happy and grateful that I am able to have a new perspective on things. It's always good to have a new perspective. But Colt Stump also got rid of all the information on his Facebook profile page that I don't think he was using up until 2018 or whatever. 2017. Not a lot of new stuff on there. But I went and checked back. Nothing's there. Empty as can be. Is the school he went to gone? But we know. Where he's located, well, where his birth city is, and where his current city was removed, but we know it. All of his friends privated, everything privated, but we already know, Colton. We already know. In fact, within moments of my ban, because I said something about you, it seems that fans of mine went to work and found all the information that they could possibly find on you. There's a lot that's pretty much just useless, And I get it, you're banned. Fantastic. That's great for everybody, on the app. But that just seems to me that that's all we care about. That's what cancel culture is. It's just the removal and no repercussions. Everybody says there's repercussions, but where are they? Where are the repercussions? Now, in this scenario for a child predator and admitted child molester, because he has said that he has been in relationships with minors, admitted it on camera, his own camera, in a matter of fact. And yet, no sex offender registry list. There's apparently official, just now remembering this, there is an investigation going on with him, which probably is why his account was deleted. Maybe he deleted it, maybe TikTok deleted it, who knows, but he probably deleted it. Probably save face, maybe his lawyers told him to do that, if he has any. So, well, seems that somebody is, never mind, well, we'll see, well, fingers crossed, but, for the other people, I know the Buddy wasn't allowed back on TikTok, legally he can't come back on because of, investigations like that, so you know what, maybe I should recant what I said, and, sometimes it helps. Sometimes it works, But other than that, I still do not happen to have any idea if they're reading my emails or reading the emails anybody else has sent them about my account. I was banned, I believe, for my live stream as well as that video, because the video was still up, but my live stream was immediately taken down. Had I not gone live, maybe, just maybe, I'd still be here. But in that same sense, you know what? I probably wouldn't be on YouTube or even have you got to take everything with a silver lining, My utter annoyance and pettiness is making me still want to continue going because I'm angry that because of a child molester. Now I don't have what I've worked for a year because I made one little joke. I hurt the feelings of his fans. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. You see that? That's what usually happens. That's what fame gets you. Idolization and protection underneath that idolization. It's a cult-like worship, which is why I have my running joke that any fan of mine is part of a cult. If you'd like to join, come on down to the Discord. Link in the description. It's titled The Children of the Juice. So, a little poke at the fun of how I and anyone else that becomes an influencer is no more than a cult leader, no more than a cult without a religion, without a religious doctrine. They just protect and they gain nothing out of it. These creators don't do anything for them, don't even try to return back to the community. There's only a few creators that I've seen that are actually worthwhile in any platform. Most of them are just money hungry and desperate. Would I like money? Yes. I would like to pay for my life, pay for my living standards, and help pay for my son. But I don't need any more than that. All other things past the need of necessity. Anything that doesn't better my ability to entertain, anything that doesn't help me, money is unnecessary. It truly is. People live their lives shackled to the dollar, shackled to the dream, the destruction of their poverty, the destruction of their status. They want something out of it, but really they've never found the content life that they need. I'm content. I love my life. Would I love, well, shoot down I'm not gonna lie, yes, obviously, but it wouldn't be necessary. What I dream of, I don't dream of labor, I don't dream of this. All I dream of is living comfortably, modestly, happily. Problem is that people become, I mean, you can see it on YouTube here. How many game creators or content creators continuously need to shout at the top of the lungs? I actually just finished watching, I don't know why, but I went back to Five Nights at Freddy's just to relive some younger years, the fun and joy that I had watching those. I never played them. I mainly just enjoyed watching people play them. And I came across this one dude doing a playthrough of a simulator that would show you what you play as the animatronic. It was 2% done, and it was basically, it had nothing in it. It was honestly just a walking simulator at that point. It had the models and everything, and it looked nice, but this dude did not ever lower his octaves. He was screaming the entire time, not in fear, just in enthusiasm, whatever, fake enthusiasm. Shouting to get your attention, because he knows to follow the formula. Every single platform has a formula for fame. That formula is different in most places, but the most effective formula is the one that's carried throughout all of them. Being loud, being obnoxious, and curtailing your media to children. On TikTok, that's why you have those 16-year-old girls that do the, ooh, so beefy, or Curtis, or not Curtis, what is his name? Candy Ken, Sebastian Bales, Lauren Godwin, the prank videos, the fake enthusiasm, screaming, blah, 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 the pointless, useless, uninspired videos that have no real importance, no, point of view, I beat my girlfriend, or whatever the hell he did. That kind of crap. On YouTube, you have pretty much a lot of people that fake their enthusiasm, smile, laugh. I mean, have you ever watched how many people mimic all the other top YouTubers? Just look at a lot of the top YouTubers. They sound the same, act the same. They live to just try to be each other. And it's gross. It's weird. It's really weird that none of these people have any backbone to just do things their own way, to just live. I get it. It's about a dream. But if you can't do it being yourself, then don't do it. You don't deserve it. You shouldn't. You shouldn't ever deserve that, because you're living through somebody else. I already hate joke theft and art theft, and now you are doing identity theft. Good Lord. I mean, really, just look at all the amount of people that talk like David Dobrik or Mr. Beast. Whatever. Are those the same person? I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. I see the same names all the time. I kind of blend everybody's face together, honestly. Everybody shouts. Editing YouTubers, the ones that play games and do edits, they pretty much do the same gags and the same jokes continuously, which is much more, I can stomach that, because at least outside of that, they still have their own personality most of the time. But really, that doesn't matter to children, though, who can't pick up on it. They can't see it. It's just repetition, repetition. And that's why that formula works, is because humans are more comfortable with things that they're familiar with. So they all make carbon copies of themselves. They all pretend to be somebody else. Whatever works. It's obnoxious. It's disgusting. And those are the people like Colton Stump, like Ian, Infernal Asylum, that become horrible people once you look into their history. That's what they are most of the time. Now, that doesn't mean that nobody else can't be, have skeletons in their closet. I have my own. I was a terrible boyfriend. The one time I was one, Friends of mine have done lots of bad things, illegal things, not harassment, but more so just like breaking and entering or robbery, things like that. Not great, but everybody has their past, and we don't ask, as long as you're not a molester. But those people that give you a fake self, why are people surprised that these people turn out to be bad people? Well, they were never giving you themselves in the first place, so it's not really that fake persona that's the evil person. It's their true self that's the horrible person. You can see that when people get famous too. They start doing whatever they can to keep on that fame. They gain all those followers, and then they start acting different. They start being different completely. Start making videos, useless videos, the videos that were nothing like the things that helped them get there. It's just, where's the integrity? Where is the integrity? Not more of a high ground, a high horse, a perfect pearl pillar that I can stand on and look down at you. It's just, I don't like seeing your content everywhere. I don't watch it, but good God, do I still have to know about it, And it's not like I'm going to avoid everything. I have to make sure that I'm well-rounded and know everything about what's going on, or else I won't be able to form opinions like these. I won't be able to have and notice patterns, and know what to stay away from, because nobody is safe from propaganda. And that is a form of propaganda. It gets into your mind, warps it, brainwashes you. You behave a certain way. I don't ever want to act like that. I don't ever want to lose that. I don't want to over-edit my videos. I don't want to pretend to be something I'm not. I'm an angry, opinionated, obnoxious, loud, joke-filled man. And that's it. I also love another thing. That, I mean, it doesn't even matter, sex. I mean, are they going to, take down the... I'm not monetized, so, I mean, while I'm not monetized, I might as well have fun. But, I might as well not do that, too, because I don't want them to not monetize me later. And it doesn't matter. I mean, money is money. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Either way, it's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do happily, Anyway, I don't know. I think it's better that I lose followers for being who I am than gaining them for being somebody else. So that goes on to the real point of this video. Stop following these kinds of creators. If you notice a change in a creator that you've been following for a while and you see the fame's getting to their head, unfollow them. Truly, you don't have to, but do it. Because I promise you, you're going to have to deal with annoying scandals and BS for a while. Sometimes those are fake because a lot of people get annoyed with people that are in the public eye a lot and talked about a lot. They get envious or they just get hateful. People just they just hate people for no reason. You can see that if you ever go into find a woman real quick, go to her page, see the amount of people that are just violently angry with them for no reason. It's just like, did you get hurt by somebody? Did you, are you taking out your aggression from a failed relationship out on her? She's not your mom, dude. Why do you hate her? So, I just don't understand. I do understand. I 100% know and realize all of these things. I get people. Human beings are not hard to understand. It's just, I'm saying that because I don't care for it. I don't care for it. You can't even just hope to change it by going out there and saying, well, I want to do it, because people are going to get annoyed with you and angry with you again, and then still do it because it's despite you. Or to be like, oh, well, you're being mean and you're not letting have anybody have fun, and who cares? They're trying to follow their life. Who cares if they never show them their real self and fake everything and fake their relationship and fake this and fake that? Because it's weird. And it's how these people have a hold on children's eyes. And those children grow up, and those children have falsehoods put inside their mind of how people should behave. And they end up defending people all the time. The discussion of abusers and, criminals, it's always, I mean, for God's sakes, I watched Tiger King, and Joe Exotic's a horrible person, yet he's hilarious, and so I'm slightly rooting for him when I shouldn't. The dude is creepy, tricked him, got a few men high on meth, and got in a relationship with them. They were straight. Shot some tigers. Now, I will say maybe that was for euthanasia, but I mean, he still shot tigers. All right. I don't know if there was something he was trying to save some money on. I don't know. I have no idea. A number of things. Hired a hitman or whatever. But you know what? In that sense, I do want to say that Joe Exotic is kind of dumb. And he's just that kind of person that would say things like that and could be roped into something like that, easy as can be. Just, yeah, I want to kill her. I got a hitman. Oh, well, cool, $5,000. Here you go. And then nothing would happen, and he'd just feel like, well, shoot. You know what I mean? You could trick him. You could scam him like that. But it's still the solicitation for one thing. Anyway, I don't know. No, I'm on YouTube, not Twitch. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm just tired. When you sit here and be angry about everything, it makes you feel better. But honestly, you can howl to the moon that everything should change at every moment and every second, but it's not going to matter. The only thing you can hope for is to encourage education, encourage self-reflection, and encourage a conversation. That's it. I don't like the idea that nothing will ever change. I don't like that. You can definitely force things to be in a certain area. Yes, there'll still be people that behave a certain way, but you can affect a lot of there are people that are born and then they will just be a bad person. It just, no matter what's handed to them, no matter what talks to them, they're just very selfish, terrible people. The majority of people, though, live in ignorance and just behave certain ways because they don't know any different and they're not talked to about these things. So complain or just try to open up a dialogue. Either one, honestly. I will still complain and then still also try to do a dialogue, but ultimately, I know nothing's going to change. I just said what I said I hated. I know that things are still going to be this way for a while. It's not that they won't ever change. It's just that I want to encourage people to start hating people that do these a lot more, and then shaming the people that like them a lot more. I get there's a lot of people that like certain people because of the cringe factor of that. I don't even like people for that. It's just annoying. I don't want to see them. So just, you know what I mean? Even them. Even if you like someone, I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude. No thoughts. Just a man with a high school diploma, and that's it. Not a wise man. Not an intelligent man. All right. Did complete a year of community college, though, so I think that there's a little bit of credential. See, I couldn't even think of that word, so I just wiped away all credentials or any kind of whatever the real word I'm looking for is. Goodness. Okay. So sorry that I have not been uploading a little bit more recently, which is something I continuously say. I'm going to keep saying it because I assure you nothing will change after this video too. I'm just sorry about it. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the leave them down below. I answer everybody if nobody really comments, so I can answer everybody, or at least I like your comment, or try to get back to you, or we'll address it in another video if I ever get questions, frequently, and it's like easier to just upload it. But I do thank all the people that have been keeping up with me. I thank all of my followers that are on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, all these other places. You moving around away from that and following me other places does help me, because if I had to start from ground zero, I would be sad. So nothing else to say. If you'd like to support me on Patreon and listen to me babble and yell, not much like pretty much like this, except a lot more unhinged, because YouTube does not let you go fully into that, So this, but very unhinged, and my brain has a lot more time to think, because I'm not trying to make sure I'm choosing my words correctly and saying things that would get my video taken down. On Patreon, I can say whatever I want. I can yell about whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. Now, you'll see that it says 18 plus. That's because I do not want children following me, because I don't want kids' money, So if you're a child, thank you for following me, but save your money. You know what I mean? Don't give me your money. Really don't give me your money. I've had a few that have tried to give me money, and don't. You're a kid. You're a teenager. You're a kid. You're a kid. Okay? Save that money. Use it for yourself. You never know when you might need it. But like to follow me on Twitter, like to follow me on anything else, the links for that will be in the description. If you have any ideas that you would like to talk to me about, or like me to talk upon, you can either ask me to talk about it on my Patreon, you can ask me to talk about it on YouTube, where everybody can see my stuff. I don't know, man. I'm at a loss. I don't know what's next. So I'm just gotta keep going here. I'm gonna try, but who knows? I wake up every morning and I wonder, am I gonna have to sit here living the same life forever? And nothing changes. Before I had a kid, I didn't care, but now I'm doing this all for him, and I'm wondering, will I get anywhere? Will I be anywhere? I don't even want fame. I really don't. I'm using what I'm good at. Opening my stupid mouth and speaking. It's the one thing I'm really good at, and I pride myself on. So hopefully one day I will see. Maybe I'll prove everybody wrong again. And you know what? I think I will. So if you'd like to help me do that, just keep watching me. That's all you got to do. You don't even have to give me money. Just watch me. Follow me. Do something like that, and it'll help. Get to know me, and then if you care after knowing me and want to help, then help. In other ways, like whatever, but don't give me a dang dime. Don't give me any of your time if I'm not worthwhile to what you want to see. If I don't resonate with the same types of morals or ideas that you want to see, or at least challenge your perspective enough and you want to be challenged in your perspective of things. Maybe you agree with me on things, maybe you agree kind of, maybe you disagree, but you just want to know what I think. Fine by it. Let me know. So, love you. You guys have a wonderful day. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to other people, and learn to give up an argument. Winning isn't everything. It really isn't. It doesn't matter. If you're in a fight with somebody, like a loved one, and you want to be right and you want to get back at them, you want to, if it's a fight, let it go. If it's a discussion and can be a discussion, then talk about it. But ultimately, if you can't reach anything, just let it go. Your pride will end up killing you. Don't let it. Don't let it at all. All right? And just as something, the way I'm acting, by the way, when I start talking like this, is me putting on a pit. So I know how I really talk. Don't try to, like what I was saying before. Oh. I'm dying, guys. I'm dying. No. Problem with me is that I don't know how to swallow the spit in my mouth. I just let it sit in my mouth until it pulls together. I'm now just letting this thing go on for too long. Whatever else the heck I was saying. You know how I was saying people fake their personality. I'm not faking anything. I just talk however I want to talk at the moment. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. This has been Creator, episode dose. Just I don't want to see their content anymore, please, guys. My brain can only take so much battering at all times. Follow other people and tell your friends and family to stop following them. And if you see a child with a phone and they're watching them, smack it out of their hands, break the phone, and then spray that kid with water so they associate that bad memory with that video that they were watching. And also you. They'll just be completely confused as to why you did that, why you, a random stranger just came up to them. You'll scar them. That's fine. It's all part of the process. You know, a bunch of scarred kids. It's fine. All right. It'll be a Twitter conversation later about, you know, that was really messed up that I grew up like this and blah, 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 blah. And there's going to be apologists for the water people, the people spraying water, me. And then there's going to be people against it, the losers. You'll learn. You'll learn. It'll be fine. You'll see. When you see it, you'll see it. You guys have a wonderful day. Love you.